my god. Okay, ready? Hi, friends.
Hi.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Christen.
This is the We Show Needles podcast.
Yay!
Yay! And the store merch. Check it out.
It's linked down below.
It's adorable. What's it say again? Tell us.
It says hi, friends.
No, you just...
No, we can't do this at the beginning. Hello, we're a knitting podcast.
Kinda.
We're two best friends from Central Arkansas, and we like to knit and crochet and do other fun crafty things sometimes. We also say bad words and are liberal. So those are the vibes.
Oh, I know what one
You
of my
have
jokes
been
was.
warned.
I was gonna... Instead of your intro, I was gonna describe our relationship as everything short of intimacy.
So far. I can't do it. I'm wearing a dress. Hello.
We have not podcasted in a month, so there's gonna be
We're
shenanigans.
so silly. So much shenanigans and so little knitting.
We also have not seen each other in 6 days.
True.
So, and we've only been together for like 5 minutes now. So you're getting all of like a week's worth of shenanigans.
Bald spot.
We usually keep to ourselves. We're putting it out there.
There we go.
So here we go.
Yes.
I'm drinking a brown sugar oat milkshake and espresso that I made at home. I should have brought you one. I'm sorry.
Delicious. You know, I'm drinking a water.
That's
Because
better.
I'm not allowed to have coffee after noon anymore.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. That baby, she get cray.
She get cray.
Yeah.
She takes after her.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. She's looking more and more like me every day.
Every day. That's
Yeah.
really crazy.
It's kind of a lot.
Yeah. It's your mini you.
Yeah. Should we get into some knitting?
That was a lot.
We did. I mean, it's 6 minutes into the recording. I don't know how much we're actually putting
30
in the
seconds.
podcast.
Let's get into it. Are you wearing any knitting today?
I am not.
I wasn't
but
sure if you were
I
like
am
knitted
wearing...
underwear or something.
I'm barely wearing underwear. These ones have so many holes in them. Is that too
You
much?
just said that on the internet.
I'm a new mom. I've got problems. Like, how long are we going to use that? Because she's like 5 months old soon. I say I get another 6-7 months.
So you know how when they talk about relationships, they say it takes you however many years you were together in months to get over it. So I feel like for you, it's however many years you weren't a mom in months that you get to.
So I get like 3 years.
3 years to call yourself a new mom.
Solid. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's the philosophy I'm going by my car too. I'm going to miss my car for 2 years.
Oh.
Because I had it for 12 years.
That's crazy.
Why would that be 2 years then? That would be... Is the dating thing twice as long in months?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you get like 6 years, don't you? To call yourself a new mom?
Oh.
Wow. Till kindergarten.
Yeah. I mean, we have strayed. What are we talking about? Knitting. I'm not wearing any. But I do have
Underwear?
Barely. This is these they're scrunchies that Maddie's mom made. She's Kelly E. McD on Instagram. She's always linked below, and she doesn't do special orders of these. She has a color palette now.
Well, yeah,
right?
that's true. She has a color palette.
Yeah, because she's taking a break for fall.
You can
So
look and
she's-
see what
yeah.
she's done. I
Not
love
so much
them.
bespoke stuff anymore. Everything's gonna be cut
Yeah.
or pre-designed. These are the satin ones, and these are the cloth ones. I really like them both. I've got another satin one in my hair. They're huge.
They're so good. It's
The size of your
good
face.
scrunchie.
I have a big face, so it's a great scrunchie, and I can barely wear hair ties anymore because of how long my hair has gotten.
Mm-hmm.
But this works great. So
I love them too. I have several in my car, and I wear one of the satin ones to put my hair up to sleep every night. They're great. Hiccup. Highly recommend.
10 out of 10.
Anyway, did you knit anything since the last podcast a month ago?
Did you mention your merch? Did we already do this? Have we done this twice?
I'm wearing our merch. This is our Hi Friends design. You can get this on a sweatshirt, on a t-shirt, on a bag, on all kinds of stuff. We do our merch through Spreadshirt, so you can customize things. But yeah, I love the Hi Friends sweatshirt, so you could go get one and match me. It's my fave. Highly recommend.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I have one FO.
I love that. I have one FO also. Mine's a lot smaller than yours.
You want to do yours? It's so cute.
Just, this is my...
This is my underwear.
This is my FO. Okay, my brother bought me this little crocheted flower while he was in China. I think last month or month before last. So I just made a little hanging plant holder dealy bop, and so it can hang on my dash, on my rearview mirror. So here's my little guy. He just chills with me while I drive. I love him. This is the only thing I finished in the last month. I did a lot of knitting, but I didn't finish anything except this little guy, which now is uneven.
Did you use a pattern?
No.
Are you going to write it up? Or do you have notes? You'll figure it out yourself.
Crochet a circle as wide as
the
bottom, and then you crochet up 2 or 3 rows, and then I did like chain 7 and then skip 3 and attach it with a single crochet and chain 7 and just made like the loopies, and I did that for 2 rows, and then I single crocheted around the top, and then on that last row of single crochet I just made like the chain loops while I was single crocheting.
We love it.
You don't need a pattern for that. Just make this. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I finished, but I love him. He needs a name.
Joe.
That was gross. Sorry. You finished a big thing. Much bigger than my plant
it's not that big, and it should have taken me a lot less time, but this is my Soldotna crop. Look at it.
Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Is very much a crop. So I knit a size 7, and I used the recommended needle sizes. I did not do a gauge swatch to have lots of information on my head, in my head brain. So
in my head brain.
Yeah. So I used a 5 on the body and a 3 for the ribbing, which is what was recommended in the pattern. I sized up, so I made a size 7. I should be in a size 6 based on my bust size and recommended ease. But I thought using this Malabrigo, which is supposed to be DK, but it
Arroyo.
feels more like a sport because of yardage. It's probably more a sport. I thought I wouldn't get gauge, and I was correct because this fits really well. I have not blocked it or weaved in the ends. Woven in the ends. I haven't woved the ends. I'm gonna get woved as merch.
I was just thinking we need that banter as merch.
Woved. I love this though. I love the colors. I love knitting the yoke. The body was tedious. I don't know if I would do the little dots in it again. They're yellow and pink.
I'm glad you did this time though. They're really cute.
I think it's really cute too. It was really simple. It literally would have taken me a week because I finished the yoke in 2 days, and this is not much knitting beyond that.
Yeah.
But I have a baby and she was needy, so it took me like a month. But like, let's just take a peek at my color work.
They're stunning.
Inside.
Them some good floats.
Those are my floaties. I mean, you can wear it like this.
It's reversible.
Yeah, except for this. Well, what is that?
Leave it in. It's an end.
Oh, it's an end. Okay.
Did you think that was...
I thought that was like the seam.
Oh,
like the
I was like,
like where this is.
No.
I have a lot of ends to
even
even
make this reversible.
I think I'm going to try and make a little one for baby. It won't have the exact same colors because I used almost exactly 1 ball of the blue, which I got 2 balls, so I'll be able to do that
blue
again.
And then do different contrast.
But I used almost exactly 1 ball of the gray as well, and I did not get an extra gray, so I have like 5 grams left maybe. So that's enough to do like the yellow or the pink in the babies, so I'll just have to switch those. Because I have tons of yellow and pink left.
Good.
But I love this. I love the colors I chose. I got all the yarn at Arkansas Yarn Co. and Jess helped me pick out my colors. She's really good at that. So if you have questions and you want to look at it, it's good. Also, this was just 4 skeins of Malabrigo Arroyo.
So like an $80 sweater, right? Aren't they like $20 a pop?
I think so, yeah. And I have so much left. I can make another one.
I love that.
So
you could stash for it really easily too for this sweater. Because it's just 4 single skeins.
That's really cool. If you had, like, if you just want to buy 2 skeins of DK or sport, you know, and you have, like, maybe a 50 gram or less of a scrap, I think I have to weigh it next time. Next time I'll have more information because I'm going to weigh it. I'll wash and block it and put it on.
That's exciting.
I love it, though. I put it on to make sure because I was like, this is a bra. But it's not.
And it is.
It actually goes to my belly button. So it's a good bra. It's a nursing bra. That's all I finished, and I'm actually super proud of it. I will definitely knit it again.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked a couple times about how we don't know about Caitlin Hunter.
Yeah,
her shenanigans.
I'm still iffy.
We don't know. I've tried to go through it, and we're getting conflicting information from everywhere, and like it's hard to. We weren't there, so it's hard to know. But I already have the pattern, and it's a really good fun pattern. I know that a lot of people don't like the fit of it. Is another thing.
That's a reasonable complaint.
I will when I block it, I'll know more about if I like the fit. But putting it on pre-block, cute.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like I sped through that. But I really did enjoy that knit.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and I want to knit another one, and another one, and another one. I just keep thinking of other colors.
Because I'm not going to knit it.
I don't know if you like that style.
I wouldn't wear a crop,
right?
Ever.
Or even if I made it longer, it's like, it kind of just like flares. There's like not a lot of shape to it. So it's really, you can wear it in one style, like over like a dress or skirt type situation.
But I don't wear dresses or skirts.
No, she's a man. She wears flannels. And docks. And that's it. Is that not a man?
You're not wrong.
She almost got khaki pants. Man, khaki pants. So she's like, I can wear these.
I would have got them if the waistband on those was more, or if the ankle was tighter. Does anybody else have this problem? If so, where do you get your like cargo pants? Because I want to wear cargo pants, but when I find like the skinny leg ones that have the cinched ankle, the ankle's never tight enough, and then it's like a cinched ankle that's loose, and that's ugly. So I'm struggling. It's like not, it's cinched, but it's not tight on your ankle, and that's gross.
You just have skinny ankles.
I do.
There's no hope. You have to like hem them, sew them, not hem them, tighten them.
Yeah.
You know how like they have the baby ones, like the baby where they like
I want that.
The baby
waistband. I want adjustable.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
What you need.
Agreed.
I feel like that's not that hard. Like figure it out.
It doesn't feel like too much to ask.
No.
I feel like Old Navy would have it.
Maybe. Or like they'd have ones that fit better.
I need to go search there. Anyway, I have some whips.
I have some too.
Yeah.
Have they been touched? I don't know.
I've done a lot on mine actually.
Hey, look, it's your orange bag.
What color is this? Let's take a poll. Not orange. It's red. That's a red car. I'm just going to start powering through some whips. I've got a few things here. These are just a pair of Journey socks that I've been keeping in the car to knit on a little bit. And they're going to be for Buddy. The yarn, I have a tag. Ooh, memento. The yarn was from Christen. It is Candy Skein in the colorway Fin Fries. And it says from Christen because I wrote that in there so I would remember. You got it on a trip for me somewhere.
I think in Oregon.
Yeah. They're really cute. I love the Journey socks. Buddy loves the Journey socks. So I just have those cast on for a little emergency knitting if I ever need it. I have not made much progress on those. I'm just past the point where you like join it in the round. So now it's just plain knitting for a few inches. So I have those. I knit all of my socks on a US 1 2.25 millimeter. And these are a 64 stitch. I think all the socks I have today are 64 stitches. But yeah, love those. Then I'm sure we can bounce back and forth. Both of these I think I've cast on since last time. So these are some little baby sweatpants. I think I might have had the very beginning. And I don't
know, because I feel like you cast those on at my house.
Yeah.
And we were not potting.
So freaking cute.
They're so cute.
I have not knit a ton on them since I cast them on and got them to this point, but they're the Billie joggers. I don't remember the designer's name, but I have a Ravelry page. My green is a Yarnable colorway, Avocardio. It's the last Yarnable I got. I got it in DK and then I ended up canceling because I just have so much yarn. And then my gray is Malabrigo Arroyo in the colorway Pearl. And I am using a US 6 needle. I believe I used like a 3 or a 4 for the ribbing. The pattern called for 1x1 and I switched that to 2x2. But yeah, one of my friends is due with a baby in January. It's not me. It's actually a friend. It's a friend of the pod. It's not me.
Well, no one's going to trust us ever again.
Right.
What bag is this?
This one's from my mom.
Ooh.
I'll talk about it in a second. These sweatpants are in a Barley Pearls bag that Chris gifted to me right before Christen had the baby.
Oh, it was the auntie bag.
Yeah, it's my auntie bag. So yeah, I adore this pattern. These are the cutest thing ever. I cannot wait to see them done. And I'm going to knit a little flax sweater to go with it with the cuffs in the green too. That way it's like a little sweatsuit, and it's gonna be really, really cute.
Yes.
And her baby's due on my husband's birthday, and that's really cute too. Love it, love
That's
it.
so cute.
I'm obsessed with that project, and now that I have pulled it out, I'm excited to work on it again.
Is Buddy the 8th or the 9th?
9th.
That's my sister's birthday too.
They're
All
birthday
3.
twins.
Birthday
Yeah, a couple things.
twins. And triplets if that baby's born then. So let's show you how much I've worked on this. So these are my Halloween socks. They're in another Barley Pearls bag. It's from their Halloween collection. It's so cute. And I've gotten really far.
You're almost done.
I started this during therapy, and then my baby woke up, and so I had to like cuddle my baby instead. But I was gonna knit this during therapy. It was
really
the
well.
very start of a sock. It's on a US 1.
How many stitches did you cast on? No, I'm kidding.
40. I have a little ways to go. But this is just a random black. I think you gave me this. I'm pretty sure it's Malabrigo.
Probably.
And then I'm knitting some Felici.
It's not Malabrigo. It's twistier than Malabrigo's.
Is it?
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what
Felici
it
was that?
is. It's a grape. Oh, Contessa, maybe? Did I keep one of the tags? Countess. Yes,
Nice.
I did. And so it's like a bunch of purples. I was trying to like find out how to make the ball start at the same spot. I'm not gonna do that anymore because I don't have that much time. So I'm gonna knit them. Maybe they'll be finished.
Not that hard. It doesn't take that much
I
time.
haven't knit socks in a long time.
That's fair.
I'm like, I don't have the
You're
time.
over there watching a crazy sock hoodie tutorial to cast on.
You know what? Sometimes I cast on without even thinking, and like I'm like, I didn't want that cast on. You know,
Oh
like,
yeah, like I just go for it.
yeah, I just
I'm bad about
automatically start German twisted, and
Same.
it's not always the vibe.
It's always the vibe for me. If it's not the vibe, I'm not knitting that project.
But I think I'm just gonna do vanilla because it's stripy, so that'll be fun and cute and easy, and you know,
Fun and cute and funky fresh.
cute and fun and funky fresh.
I started a Musselburgh, which I actually knit on a lot. So I'm excited. Musselburgh. I was gonna be, but then I didn't go to a movie. This bag my mom posted on her Instagram, and I messaged her that she had to give it to me. And I was like, "That's mine."
Just kidding, it's
Look
mine.
at it. It matches my little Notions kit that now lives in here. This is my favorite project bag ever. It's just navy blue and amazing, and my mom's bags are the best. This yarn my mom got me ages ago. I think it's from Hobby Lobby. Almost got you.
Every time.
I'm gonna get you at it. It's so far from you.
Is it? It's
Yeah,
like
it's-
inches from my eyes. No, you're fine. I'm just, you
You're
know,
so silly.
I'm jumpy.
I think it's from Hobby Lobby, but I don't remember. It was just already caked up. So I was like, oh, that'll be a Musselburgh. And I was going to go to a movie, but then that day I didn't feel like going to a movie.
Ooh, you got a lot done.
And then I just started knitting on it. And now I've knit like a whole Musselburgh.
That's rude.
I don't even know when I did this. This had to,
In your sleep.
like, I mean, it has been a month, so it could have been any time in that. But I know I took it to church
Did you have a road trip?
once.
No, that wasn't road trip knitting.
And then I went to a weaving class last Sunday with my mom, and I knit on it during that because I didn't weave a ton. But yeah, I love it. It's just going to be a gift one. I'm not sure, but
The pooling's really good.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's not a lot of like spiraling.
Yeah.
Which sometimes happens with variegated yarn in a Musselburgh.
Exactly. Buddy's calling me.
Uh-oh. What does Bud
And he
need?
hung up, so who knows. Anywho, I like this a lot. It'll be for a man because they're man colors. Oh, the Musselburgh, I use a US 2.5 millimeter needle. Finger weight yarn. I do the adult medium size for like everyone. And it fits a regular head. I feel like I've just forgot all the information in my head.
It's longer than your face. I feel like you're done. How much do you have left in there? Do you know? Have you weighed it?
No.
So you don't know if you're needing to.
I have some.
Your gauge is so crazy on that. Like it's so long.
I feel like I
It
always
feels
feel like
nice
it's really
and loose,
long.
and then it doesn't end up that
But like
long.
I like a doubled over brim. So really it's not long enough yet. But it's close. I always just knit until I have like
10 grams.
8 to 10 grams left of yarn, and then I do the decreases.
Same.
Or in this case, I'll just knit until I go, that's the decreases when I squish it. Dude, what was
Milk.
Do you remember? I don't know who it was, so I'm making fun of the person. I don't remember who it was. But somebody on Instagram,
We're
one
not
time,
gonna
Christen
call
and I
them
saw
out.
a reel
We can't call
that
them
was
out.
like telling, like giving
If
you
you
advice.
don't have a scale, you could just Squish it.
Take a sweater that's the size you like and squish it up. And then take your yarn and squish it. And if it feels the same, you have enough yarn. I don't recommend that advice.
That's not good advice.
I think about it often.
Yeah.
I remember who it was now, but I'm not going to say it.
We can't call people out.
Do you want to take a screening? This is a cute Musselburgh.
Why did I look like, what's that guy's name? Oh man, he's in all of those movies. He's got the crazy eyes.
You don't say anything because I don't want to offend you.
Is it Rob Reiner? That's his name. That's not his name.
Names.
He's in Adam Sandler movies. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's me, Jessica. You know? Do you know what
I thought you were going to say Mario. It's me, Mario.
Me, Mario. No, she goes, it's me, Jessica. No?
No.
Jessica!
What's that? Such a good movie. It's not. It's a bad movie. I can't remember it at all.
I have
what it looks like.
2 more whips, but one is also an acquisition. So
okay,
you want to do some more?
I don't think I did anything.
I'm so excited I have so much of that musclework done. I didn't know I had that much done.
That's a lot done.
That's basically a finished object.
I have this. I think I... Did I knit any on this? I think I did.
I haven't.
This is my travel mode. No.
You look distraught.
I said the wrong name. It's a brioche mode. And I think this is where I was last time.
Matches my sweatpants.
I can't really remember. It does match your sweatpants.
I think this is where you were last time because it's also where I am.
No, you finished this section. You're on the next section.
Yeah, but barely.
Well,
I wasn't going to rub it in.
it's the brioche node by Sosu knits. And it's really lovely,
Yeah.
but I just lost interest in it. So I'll get back to it eventually, probably after the...
MCal.
Well, what's it called? The football thing.
Pigskin party?
Yeah, because you know I'm not going to do the MCal on time.
I forget you're not me.
You forget we're different people. And then I have a Musselburgh, which I did knit a little bit on, but it's still the longest ever Musselburgh of all time. And
longest taking, you mean?
Yeah, no, it's the longest one.
Oh, it's going to be...
It's longer than every other Musselburgh on Earth.
It's longer than mine?
Yeah.
If we held them side by side...
Also, like, look how skinny mine looks. We do the same size one, but your gauge is just so, like, lovely and loose.
My gaze.
My
gaze are lovely.
This is turning out really pretty, though. I did knit a little bit on this.
Oh, that makes fun. Let's see if our gauge is the same.
I lost all my stitches, and they're all crazy. Look at me go.
Look at you go. But look at that scrunchie. Way to go, Mom. It's a good-looking scrunchie up there.
What we got going on here? Let's just fix this really quick. It'll take me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Yeah, I did it. 1 stitch. Why did I drop like 6 rows on some of these? That's stupid. I can hear my mom and my baby.
When you edit this, editing Christen, I'm talking to you right now, you should put in the SpongeBob screen where it's like
5 hours later.
5 million years later.
Okay.
5 hours later.
Well, no.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to editing Christen.
Editing Christen.
Butt out.
Listen to you. This feels weird. Okay. Gauge.
Why is it in your mouth?
I don't know. Sometimes you get hungry.
They're the same width.
Are they? I feel like your gauge is just like better. If I stretch it, it is.
Oh, mine's way looser. That's crazy. It's like a lot looser.
It is a lot looser.
Maybe that's why the medium works for everyone for me, because I actually knit a large.
It's a lovely gauge. It feels really soft and squishy. Mine feels like yarn.
Yours feels great.
How sometimes it feels like a sweater and sometimes it feels like yarn in sweater form.
Yeah. Absolutely. Mine's like very like drapey. Like it just is. It's good.
Mine's crunchy, and that's okay.
That's fine.
I have a tighter gauge, but I really like how this is
we can wear them as hats for our screening.
And this is
Put
how
yours
far
on your
I
head.
knit. I feel so good. Okay.
You're
so
stupid.
tan. I'm dying. Okay.
I'm in a mood.
But yeah, that's how much I knit. So I did get some progress done. I didn't know about it. This is Kimber's Cozy Creations in the colorway Whip It Out, which is my colorway. This is all blue, and then you got some like pink bits. This is what I mean by variegated and pooling. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes it does that. It's different. And my gauge is wonky. This feels wonky. Anyway.
She also uses a US 2.5 and gets like 7 stitches an inch, right?
Yep.
Me too. Interesting.
Yes. Yes, I do.
I'm bad at checking my gauge, though, so I probably don't get 7 stitches an inch, honestly.
I think I like waver between 6.5 and 7.5.
Yeah.
Like, it's anywhere in that range. 6.5, 7, 7.5. Depending on my mood, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have not knit on my Illuminate at all, but I'm going to show it because I'm speaking into existence a goal here. I want this off my needles when I start the MCAL, which is starting like October 5th or 6th or something.
That's quick.
That's really soon. But I don't have that much left. Like,
You
I
don't.
have the
It's
body
all vanilla.
and 2 sleeves, and it's all vanilla, and it's
You got it.
striping. So I'm going to do some knitting math today. I'm going to sit down after we are done podcasting. Hopefully Christen will go get rolls with me. And then... Intrigue.
Intrigued. I was like, I already have rolls, bitch. I mean, they're here.
Oh, I was like, you want to take some runouts without me?
No. Nobody would go with me but you.
Anyway, I want this done. I want this off my needles because I finished the yoke of this last year at Thanksgiving. And I'm trying to be better about not, like, putting so much, like, guilt into my projects. I'm bad about, like, telling myself timelines and making things very, like, goal-oriented.
So let me just do it one last time.
And then talking myself down when it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell myself it's not a big deal. But also, I know I will wear the hell out of this sweater. So I want this
You
off my needles by
absolutely
the time it gets cold.
And what you need to have it is that you need to have it done by next Thanksgiving so you can wear it to Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving.
Yeah, next Thanksgiving. That's more
This
realistic.
Thanksgiving.
But I want to wear it to Thanksgiving. I want to wear it
Yeah.
to work. Like this with a blazer or this with like my jeans on a Friday. Like just, I want to wear this. So that's why I'm still like kind of pushing myself for it because I know how much I'll cherish this knit.
So good.
It feels so good. It's my first colorwork sweater. It's just really nice.
Your first
It's
colorwork
my first
sweater?
colorwork. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And I've just been like, I don't know. There's just like, last Thanksgiving was a hard time in my life. I think I put some like negative vibes into this sweater. So I'm just trying to get over that. But anyway, I'm speaking that into existence. This will be off my needles by the time the MCAL starts. We also have kits coming for that. We'll talk about that in a minute for the MCAL. I'm excited. But
I forgot I have one more project that I started.
keep on keeping on.
I forgot. And let me figure out what it's called really quick.
I thought you were showing them. I was like, that's the back.
I feel like a mad scientist right now. Is it called the Carefree Feeling Poncho?
Well,
is that what that looks like? It's
one
a
thing
free
about
pattern.
me, not carefree.
Yeah, drops 229-15 might be the pattern. I don't know.
Is it a drops pattern?
It's a drops pattern,
Okay.
which I'm gonna just say I hate it.
Yeah, I think everyone hates drops patterns. You
it's-
have to be a mad scientist to knit
Yeah,
them.
and it's all charted crochet, and the charts are stupid.
Ew.
But it is a pattern that my
wondered.
mom
I
has
saw this
asked
on your
for
floor.
forever. So this is the back. This is the front. It is going to be, there's 4 squares that are about this. I have one more row around the edge to do for finishing, and it'll be a poncho for my mom. And then it has like a bunch of granny square bottom stuff.
That's
and
cute.
like a little collar. And I think it'll be really cute.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom has asked for it for a long time. She wants me to make matching ones for the kids, but I think if I do matching anything for the kids, it will be knit because I have not crocheted in a million years. This is not my favorite. It went fast. This took me like 2 hours.
Yeah, crochet's
But-
quick, but tedious. To
I
me,
don't
at
like
least.
it. And this is Vanna's favorite yarn, which was stupid. I shouldn't have picked this. My mom's on a walk with my baby out there.
She's running away with your child.
Yes, she is. Pushing her to the street.
Bye, baby.
And you're kicking your little feet. She's so cute.
She's doing a wheelie.
Anyway,
Hi, Steve.
this is Vanna's favorite.
Vanna White.
Yeah,
That's who.
that's who it is. And I like it. I think it's cute. I think the finished project's gonna be cute.
Yeah.
I just don't have the
You just have to do a lot till you get there.
yeah, I just don't want to do it. I just don't feel like it.
Yeah.
So
Valid.
that's my last whip, I think.
I have one more whip, and it was an acquisition. So, first off, I love this bag. I got this one at the Arkansas Yarn Crawl. It's adorable. Not as good as my mom's bags, but...
String crazy?
String
crazy.
crazy bags, yeah. It's really good. Oh, I have some cookies for you. I forgot about those.
Oh, the last time. How long ago?
Today.
I was like, Ethan.
No, at church today, there was one of the couples in our church today was their 40th wedding anniversary, so they did a little vow renewal at the end of the service.
That's so
and
cute.
they met because when they when 40 something years ago, he moved into a house next door to her and she baked cookies and left them on his doorstep as a welcome to the neighborhood, and that's how they met. And now they've been married for 40 years. So they passed out chocolate chip cookies to the whole church.
I'm gonna find someone hot, follow them home, and leave cookies on their door. That's creepy. So creepy.
Well, they're neighbors.
No, yeah, not
the her. Okay, I was like, it wasn't.
My way. I'm making it creepy.
I do that when I get new neighbors. I leave like cookies or something. Anyway, so yeah, I got this for you.
I have a bald spot. I'm gonna eat those cookies. But anyway, string crazy bags. I couldn't get. I couldn't find a shop anywhere.
I found her on Instagram, but I don't know that there is a shop.
Okay.
I'll look at her Instagram and see if I find a link.
I'll link the Insta because I was sad last time. I looked everywhere. And I knew that she sold them at Arkansas Yarn Co., but I didn't know
she had
had
that
a shop.
pop-up, but I don't know where she usually stocks. Okay, I have 4 socks here, 2 pairs of socks, and they are mustache yarn in the Eras colorway, which is the Taylor Swift Tour colorway. I ordered 2 full skeins of this, which mustache yarn comes as 2 50-gram skeins for each, like 2 identical matching skeins for each, so...
That's my cat sneeze dying.
Nobby. Nasty.
I eat these cookies right
Please
now.
eat them. This is what I have so far. Oh my god, look how beautiful. I'm obsessed.
Is the vibe of this couple poisoning me or not poisoning me?
It's Anne who plays the piano.
Okay, lovely. Their vibe poison, Christen? Or
yeah,
not?
actually, their vibe is poison. I'm doing the heel toe do-si-do socks. This is a crazy sock lady pattern. I'm doing the medium, which is 64 stitches for both of them. My youngest brother's girlfriend and I, her name is also Maddie, we're going to the Taylor Swift movie in October on the 13th. So we have like little Eras Tour sweatshirts we ordered on Etsy, and I'm knitting us these socks to go with our sweatshirts. They're gonna be adorable because it's like a 9:30 showing. So we decided to go cozy. So we're gonna do like socks and Birks and our oversized sweatshirts. It's gonna be adorable. So anyway, there's a stripe for each album. I love it. They're so cute. I have 3 of these socks past the heel, 2 past the gusset, 1 just started the gusset, and this one is ready for a heel. And I have until October 13th to complete them. So I'm not worried about it, and I'm loving knitting them, and I'm going to have a bunch of yarn left over. So I think I'll probably be able to make like some shorties or something too. They're really cute.
They are very cute.
They're going opposite directions.
And we love that.
And I'm fine with it.
They both start with midnights.
They do. I did 20 row cuff and 64 stitches, US 1, or US 1, 2.25.
So basically the medium pattern.
I did normal. Exactly. Love them. That is my first acquisition and my last whip. Beautiful.
Did you have to look up the pattern or did you remember it?
I had to look it up for like a little bit, but now I have
a couple rows.
Yeah, for a couple rows. And now they're all 4 obviously the same pattern, so I'm just chugging along.
We love it.
Hoping to get through the 4th heel today, and then this week do like a foot every other day or something, and then have them done next weekend maybe? I don't know. That's the plan. I have, what else do I have back there? I think I have acquisitions and then some planned cast-ons. You have any other whips? You good? All right. Ugh. I can't reach everything. That's all. Okay, cool.
Acquisitions.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to finish your cookie first.
Acquisitions.
You're so funny. Those are planned whips. I have just one other acquisition, and these are from Olga, our friend. I think it's like Olga Knits on Instagram. She bought yarn for Christen and I at DFW, which is...
We're going to link Olga below because she does...
sock tubes. She opened an Etsy shop. She's the best. So she said these are Hank Me Home Tonight and, okay, dyed by Gloria, who's half of the Knit Through the Knot podcast. She said Heather is the other half who owns On the Lamb Yarn Shop. They had a flood at their yarn shop fairly recently, so Olga said she wanted to buy a little extra to support her after that. And can you guys guess which skein is for who? This one's mine, obviously.
Obviously. Unless you're knitting for me.
Right. They're really cute. So I got the colorway, does it say?
Mine says Unicorn Vomit.
Infinite Void. Wow, those are so accurate. I love it though. Olga sent me a picture of these while she was at DFW.
She sent me too.
And I was like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with that. And then it showed up in my mailbox, which was the sweetest thing in the entire world. I love her. Go get your sock tubes from her if you have any need for sock tubes. They're great. I'm very excited to knit with this.
There's so much going on here.
Yeah.
It says hand-painted fibers from Fort Worth, Texas. Hank me home tonight. And then Lone Star Farm handcrafted.
Mm-hmm. And then a bunch of info on the back too, and then more here.
Exclusively at On the Lamb Yarn Shop.
Or DFW Fiberfest, apparently.
Interesting.
It's an 80-20, 437 yards to 100 grams. She calls it stripey sock.
Mine's 400 yards, and it's squishy sock. Squishy sock.
I love it. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, Olga. You're the bestest.
I love it.
Did you acquire anything else?
I did, because my planned cast on is the pressed flowers cardigan that you're knitting.
I need to actually
So
get all that.
I
didn't even
think
bring
that
it.
Knitpicks was having a sale.
I
So
recall.
I got all of this under $60. So I got, this is all sport, and it's the Wool of the Andes Sport in Dove Heather. I got 10 of them, which should be enough yardage, I hope. And I picked a color that I was like, they're going to keep that, so I could always get more if I needed to.
Yeah.
And then I decided for my contrast, instead of using like Spin Cycle or something similar, I just got 4 different colorways, and I got 2 skeins of each. So this is my lightest one. This is, what is the color? Wonderland Heather. Can you hold that for me?
I'm holding
Oh,
my
actually,
cookie.
yeah, you can
I'm
hold your
kidding.
cookie.
I'm kidding.
Hold your cookie. Okay, I don't know which ones.
Those are the same.
These are the same? Okay, Sapphire Heather. This one is Solstice Heather. And this one is Midnight Heather, which looks like it's almost black, but it's, oh no, it doesn't on screen. So this is the vibe. So it'll go from lightest to darkest down the sweater. I think it's like 2 charts of each color.
Me holding this ball of yarn feels like when you just make a 2-person job at work with your favorite coworker. When it really doesn't have to be.
We both have to go on the Target run. Like, it's both of us.
It takes 2 people
Yeah.
to make these copies, I swear, boss.
I love it. Yeah. So I got 2 of each of these and 10 of those for like under $60.
That's amazing.
It was crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be a pressed flowers cardigan, and I'm super excited. I checked my yardage. Hopefully I get gauge, because that's like just enough yarn to do it.
Shout out to Anne. This is a damn good cookie.
It was good. I powered through 2 of them real quick.
I'm about to.
Yeah. Yum yum. I almost just. Is that too intimate?
Oh man, that's funny. You got anything else over there?
That's all I purchased, I think, other than the kits that we have coming that haven't come, and they're gonna come soon. So we're gonna show you them. Maybe there's a clip. Maybe there's a picture.
Not the best lighting, but it is the best yarn. So I got my kit for the Stephen West Geo Gradient make-along. So I got a kit from Kimber's Cozy Creation. Mine is Au Natural. What's this one? Ghost, Misty Mountains, and Void? The Void, yeah. So totally neutral, white to black. It's going to look so good with everything. So excited about this. And then this guy, Kimber threw in because she's incredible. And this is Bonfire Nights on Tough DK for her stripes. Stripe Along. I think she's calling it the Stripe Along 2023. It's a like self-striping yarn knit along. Starts October 1st, goes through the end of the year, and her stripes are incredible. So I'm super pumped to knit with this, and I'm super pumped to knit with this.
Oh my god, this is my MCAL kit. I'm gonna start here and go this way. And my mom's yelling in the background, but it's so beautiful. This is, I don't know if this is actually electric coral. I don't remember if these are the correct names. But also, Kimber and a couple others are doing a stripey knit along, and it goes through the end of the year. And she's dyed up really, really pretty stripes, and she sent me one. I'm super excited, and it looks good with my MCAL kit. Oh, that's a bit.
I'm chewing.
I feel like my mom is talking to me really quick. Hold on.
I'm gonna say bad stuff about you while you're gone.
Do it.
I'm not actually.
Are you okay? Do you want me to hold her? Oh, I'll change her. Push pause, Maddie. She had her,
She says I have to pause. I feel like I should do some stand-up comedy right now. Or you could just listen to them talk about her poop in the background.
Oh, I just had to go touch a butt.
It wasn't mine.
No. That you know of. Anyway, we're back. What were we talking about?
We had moved on to planned cast-ons.
Cool.
And you talked about your sweater.
Yes.
I just grabbed some Halloween stuff because I was feeling spooky. So this is my Barley Pearls Halloween bag that they gifted us. I think we showed these last time.
A couple times, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a bit. But I have 2 Halloween socks I want to make. This one is Arkansas Yarn Co. Darker Side of Pretty and Spooky Bitch, which Jessica gifted to me at her bachelorette party last year. And
mine's like right.
Yeah, I saw it a minute ago. And I just didn't knit it then, but I want to knit it now. So I plan to. It's beautiful. And I don't know, it'll be socks, but I don't know if it'll be for me or a gift or what, but I plan to knit those. And then this is Desert Vista Dye Works in Carrot Cake, but it's very Halloween-y to me. And it's gonna be for one of my brothers. But yeah, I'm gonna knit those socks this month, I think.
We love it.
We love it, we love it in my adorable little Barley Pearls bag. So stinking cute. I don't have a ton of other plans because the make-along's coming up, the Stephen West MCal. I love the MCal, even sometimes though I hate the sweater or the shawl, but I love the like vibe of the MCal, the knitting it together and the
just so many
Ravelry
people from everywhere
and the kits and like the hype that leads up to it. I always have fun with it. And
the mystery aspect.
Exactly. And I always try to finish it within the time frame. And I have the last 3 years. So this year we got kits from Kimber of Kimber's Cozy Creations. Right when the announcement dropped about the MCal, I had been texting Kimber and I was kind of brainstorming with her. Just, she has such a good eye for color like Jess does. So I was just running some stuff past her and I told her that I wanted something really different than the other stuff I'd done before. And the thing that kept coming to mind was like a neutral, like a white to black fade. And 5 minutes later, she sent me like an inspo pic from her colorways and stuff and then dyed it up for me. And I immediately went to her shop and ordered it because it was so cute. And then Christen ended up getting from Kimber too. So that's my plan. This year's a 4-skein fade. And I usually try and use some stash, but this year I didn't. I just bought a kit and I'm excited about it. And it'll arrive tomorrow.
Yay.
And yeah, so I hope I get my Illuminate done and then can kind of focus on that. Because I haven't been knitting as much as I normally do. And I'm going to try and get back some of that like knitting mojo in the evening and at lunch and that kind of time on the weekends over October for the shawl.
I'm excited. I think I told you, I was like, I feel like the vibe for mine is gonna be by Pride, which is my favorite colors.
So
pink,
good.
purple, and blue. And I was like pink and then purple and then blue. Like, and I was thinking it would be like 2 pinks, like a pink and then like a pinky purple.
Yeah,
and then a purple and then a blue. And then when she showed me the vibe, I was like, ooh, could we actually replace some of those pinks with like an orange? And so we went with the sunset looking, and it looks really, really good.
That's exciting.
I'm excited.
That's really fun. So yeah, they're supposed to arrive tomorrow. Mine is at least. I'm sure Christen shipped at the same time. So I'll take a little footage with mine and send it to you tomorrow whenever it arrives. But yeah, I don't really have any other planned cast-ons. I'm hoping to just get some mojo back with October.
I just need to knit the things that I have, and then I also really wanted to knit. I had goals for this month in my little planner because I do that sometimes and I hadn't done it in a while, and so I was hoping that would bring me some mojo. And I haven't done any of the things. Well, no, I finished my Soldotna. I also want to finish my Musselburgh, and I want to pick Christmas gnomes.
Yeah.
I want to knit something for the baby. Finish my Brioche mode.
Bump that to another
and
list.
then I wanted to either finish or frog old sweaters, and it's probably going to be frog on both of them because I have 2 sweaters on the needles that I haven't knit in over a year, and I don't see myself knitting either anymore.
So just frog them. Move on.
So
I'll frog them for you.
And then I wanted to plan Christmas gifts, and most of those are going to be gnomes, and I think a couple Musselburghs.
That's really cute. Yeah.
But I really want to start that cardigan. And as soon as I have this one completely finished, my Soldotna, I think I'll cast it on. Because I think it needs 5s and 3s too, right?
I think so. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I need to start thinking about Christmas some too. I've been doing a little bit of brainstorming, but my family's very birthday heavy in the fall as well, so I need to look at kind of the calendar and make sure I've got everything on my radar, because I try and do at least a pair of socks for every one of my family members for their birthday, except a couple of them have told me they don't really wear the knitted socks, which is totally chill. I'll give them to somebody else. So I want to kind of make my plan for that. I haven't made like knitting goals all summer. Like I haven't really sat down and like planned out a project and planned out and like timed and see like how long this is gonna take. And like I haven't done that with my knitting, and I think that's part of why I haven't been super motivated to knit, because I'm just kind of overwhelmed by all my projects and just being like, they're all gonna take forever. And it's also just a weird season of life right now, so it is. But yeah, that's all I have for knitting. I think.
I have for knitting too.
So we have books and life and all that jazz, but if you're just here for knitting,
that's it.
Adios.
Peace out.
Peace out, bitches.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We love you, even if you don't stay to hear about our personal lives, which is kind of rude, but I'm kidding. Oh, man.
Okay. What we got going on? Books?
Yeah, we'll start with books, because some people just want to hear books and then leave.
Yeah.
I read some stuff. Did you read some stuff?
Yeah, I got my list right here.
Go for it.
Okay, so my first one is the Amish fiction Murder Tightly Knit by Vanetta Chapman. It took me a really long time because I started it before I had the baby, or when I was in the hospital with the baby, and I just finished it in September.
Long, yeah.
I had to recheck it out several times from the library because it just wasn't catching me, and so it didn't get really good until like the second half of the book, and then I got more interested and I finished it really quickly. I like the Amish fiction.
I like the Amish.
I love the Amish. We already know that. That's for sure. Shout
out to all our Amish viewers.
Shout out to the Amish in general. Even if you don't watch us.
Make some good jam.
Yeah. I love a buggy. Anyway, you learn some Amish stuff. I don't know how accurate it is because I don't honestly know that much about the Amish.
And who fact checks that?
I have no idea. I feel like this lady has to be Amish adjacent.
The Amish. Never mind. I'm not gonna ask that question. Continue.
Well, I was saying you learn a little bit of Pennsylvania Dutch, which is the Amish language, and so it's actually just, I think, some German that's mixed with English, really. Yeah. My boobs hurt. Anyway, I really like it. There's another one in the series that's already published, so I'll finish that, and then I think that she's still writing them, but I don't really know much about it. The first one was Murder Simply Brewed.
Cute.
That was a coffee shop one, and this was a knitting shop one, and it was good. I liked the actual murder aspect. It's about a young Amish girl and the leader of an Amish village. She's not Amish, but she has all of the Amish people that work in this village so they can make money.
She's an Amish leader without being Amish.
Well, she's the leader of the village. It's a shopping center. She's the manager of a shopping center. Okay. I call her the leader of the village. She's the manager of a shopping center, and this one Amish girl that's they solve murders together. It's so stupid.
I love
when
it.
I say it out loud, but I love it. It's really fascinating. Anyway, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Actually, I think I rate them all 3 stars. So
it's a book. I read it.
It's a book. I read it.
That's our scale.
Then I read Her Perfect Family by Teresa Driscoll, which you liked her books last year, and I was like, I don't have Kindle Unlimited, so now I have Kindle Unlimited and I'm reading them, and I loved it. I listened to that one. It was really good. I like Teresa Driscoll. I think I have another one already, but I wanted to go back. That's the one that has the detective that it's his life through. So I'm trying to read her first one first now, and that one's not on audio.
I forgot about that, and I didn't even catch it till the very end. And now I remember telling you, I was like, there is an order. There's not, but there is.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just read it from how it was published, and so I'm gonna go back and read The Friend, which is the first one, and then I'm gonna go from that way.
All those. I'm gonna check.
I really liked it. I think you probably did too, because there haven't been any.
I tend to go author by author.
So then I read What Lies Between Us by John Marrs, which people have commented it's giving Christen and Patty vibes. I said, wait, which one of us is in the attic?
People said that to you?
I was describing it at work.
Your coworkers? I thought you meant these people said said that to you.
No.
I was like,
No,
that's
they
a
don't know
lot.
us like that. But it was really good. I actually was like, I think I got a lot of it, like, in my head. I knew it was already going to happen, but there was something that I was like...
twists and turns that I didn't catch. But yeah.
I think I caught them all. I caught them all about mid-book.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, because it's your life.
Yeah.
It's actually your autobiography. You wrote it.
Yeah. As soon as Bob was introduced...
Who's Bob?
I'm not going to say, because that would give it away. But as soon as Bob was introduced... As soon as that character was introduced, I knew everything that was going to happen the rest of the book.
You're a pro.
I feel like it happened the way I wanted it to happen.
Yeah.
So it was like a good win.
It was book, 3 stars.
Yeah, no, I think that one was like 4 stars.
I think I gave it 4 too.
Jar of Hearts by Jennifer Hillier. I loved that book. I recommended it several times.
Let me go at it.
I think that you had a problem with Jennifer Hillier because we were reading it as a friend group. All of us were reading like our like nitty bitty titty committee. We were all reading them, and I think you were like, "I'm done with her," at some point.
Jennifer Hillier? I don't remember that.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm getting authors mixed up.
There is an author that I'm striking, and I don't remember the name, that you guys are all still reading.
Oh.
The racist one.
Yeah, I don't remember her name either, but I liked her books too.
Anyway, watch her.
But that's not her. It's a different lady. Jar of Hearts, really, really good. It's about a serial killer. And it's like an episode of Criminal Minds. Like, you just want to finish it. I finished it so fast. I think that was a 1.5 day book.
Love that.
Take Your Breath Away by Linwood Barclay, which was our last month's book club book at work, because we have a book club.
I liked Jennifer Hillier. That was Little Secrets.
Yes.
No, I liked that.
Okay, Jar of Hearts is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read all of hers now. I think there's like only books left by her that I have to read are I have Creep series, but they're not thrillers, and I'm like not interested. So, Take Your Breath Away by Linwood Barclay was another one where I guessed the killer like really, really early on, but there were other twists and turns that I was like, whoa, and I wanted to know more. But we were just talking about these books that have chapters that are different perspectives and are not labeled, so you don't know who they are.
You're just lost the entire time.
So it's like, oh, chapter 1 is Andrew, and chapter 2 is not Andrew, but it's someone else, and they don't tell you who it is.
They don't tell you who. You just have to figure it out.
It was very annoying, but I was told that was not how it actually is in the physical book. It was just how it was in the Libby book, like the library PDF, basically.
But that's still a problem to me. Like, the author reviews and approves the audiobook. So, like, if it doesn't translate the way they want it translated, they're supposed to fix that.
Yeah, I don't know. But I finished it, and it was another, like, 1 day book. And then I started When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. And this is getting into, you've already read this one. It's kind of got that Get Out vibes. You read this one, like, last year or this year in Black History Month.
Oh, that was this year then. Yeah, I was about to say, I liked that one, I think.
So, I like it, but I'm getting the feeling, I didn't know what I was getting into. I just liked the title and was like, okay. And so it was available. I picked it. It was like recommended. And then I got into it, and it's Black fiction, and it's got Get Out vibes. And it's about gentrification in a neighborhood. Oh, yeah. And then I started thinking, like, is this scarier when you're not like a white girl? And then I was like, I bet it is, you know? And then I was like, is this Black fiction for white people? Did it feel like that?
It was so long ago, I don't remember.
Yeah, I know you don't remember, but I'm like, I thought that was the vibe I was getting, and I was like, I want to know. Have like anyone else read that book? Do you guys like it? Is it? I'm almost done with it, and it's good. It's got Get Out vibes, and I always thought Get Out was kind of like a Black movie for white people too. Interesting. And it, not like for white people, but it was. I know what you mean though, like like watered down maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Interesting. It was, I was like, started, like, I don't know. I just, something about how it was written, and it is written from 2 perspectives, a white man and a Black woman, and so maybe that was why, I don't really know, but it was definitely, like, there were 2 sections where I was like, okay, would I be more, like, scared, would this, like, I know that the vibe is supposed to be scary in this, but I'm not scared. It would be scarier if I was not a white girl. I can see that, absolutely. And then the rest of the book, I'm like, is this pan? I don't know what it was. It was just weird. But I do like it. I like the story so far. I don't know how it's going to end. I have a feeling it's going to end kind of like Stepford Wivesy. You know, that's what it feels like that kind of vibe. So, I don't know.
So there.
Yeah. That was all the what books I read.
Those are good books. Good books. I read a lot too. I read, I think while we were podcasting last time, I was reading The One by John Mars. And I finished that 5 stars. I loved it.
She told me, you should read The One by John Mars. I'm like, well, I'm almost finished with the one I'm reading by John Mars. And she's like, no.
I sent her a screenshot.
Yeah, The One by John Mars.
Like, oh. Because I knew, I was like, we could go back and forth for 10 minutes, or I could just send you a screenshot of what I mean. Because I know you're reading What Lies Between Us, but that's not the one that I'm talking about. I really enjoyed The One by John Mars. John Mars' writing style is similar to Frida McFadden to me, and I'm loving that kind of thriller style. So, loved that one.
It's quick, and every chapter is like...
And they're labeled.
Yeah.
They're clear.
But it's like every chapter is a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
It's closed.
I
just heard a little.
I also read The Coworker by Frida McFadden. That one came out like on August 29th or something, like right after we podcasted, and I read it that day. It's her newest book, and I loved it. It was really good. It's gotten like kind of mixed reviews, but I won't go on about it because like there's not a ton to say without it being a spoiler.
And Frida McFadden, you're a Frida McFadden stan.
I love Frida. Frida can do no wrong. That's not true. If she did wrong, I would no longer stan her. But so far, she has done no wrong.
She's passed the vibe check.
Frida, don't you go turning out racist. Because I really like you so far. And she's in one of like the thriller reader Facebook groups that I'm in, and her comments are hysterical. I'm a fan. So I gave that one 5 stars. Loved it. Then after that, I read What Lies Between Us by John Morris, which she also read. Also 4 stars from me. Big fan.
Yeah.
Now I'm always going to think about it as you and Patty. That's so funny. I want to go read it again.
Which one of us is in the attic?
Which one?
Is it me? No. I'd rather be in the attic, I think.
It's you in the attic, friend. It's definitely you in the attic. I also read Don't Let Her Stay by Nicola Sanders. I don't remember this book. I gave it 3 stars, and that feels right because that's a book and I read it.
That's merch. It's a book and I read it. 3 stars. Do it. It's perfect.
I'll do that. We need to have a fall merch drop. So, I love that idea. We should do, leave comments below on merch suggestions, things we don't have yet, things like that. Like, it's a book I read it, 3 stars. We're going to sprinkle in a little giveaway. I just decided, and I'm going to put it together from the stuff I have at my house. But, from the giveaway bin, for anyone who loves us enough to still be watching right now, comment below merch ideas, and then we'll pick one next time. So.
And leave merch in your comment somewhere so
do
that we can do a search.
Oh my gosh, merch. Do like merch idea, and then tell us what it is or whatever, and then we'll search. And you only get entered if you say merch in your comment. It'll be like a little secret. Merch.
I just want to see how many times you can say merch.
Someone commented on the last podcast and said that we should make merch that says, "Are we gonna kiss now?" Because I said that last time because I'm insane. Are we gonna kiss right now? I said that in a fucking drive-thru the other day. I say that shit so often, and it just came out. Like, our hands touched while I was getting my debit card back. I said, we're gonna kiss.
I think we were getting coffee. What were we getting? You said, I could kiss you on the mouth to a stranger. And I was like, Maddie.
What's wrong with me?
You're married.
No, the person whose hand I touched, and we had our moment, and I said, are we gonna kiss right now? And they went, I was like, I love you. It's hilarious. Anyway, Don't Let Her Stay, Nicola Sanders. Hold on, I'm gonna go look at what that book looks like to see if I remember what it was about.
Are we gonna get, I wanted to say vibe checked, but it's copyrighted.
Oh, hold on. One moment.
It's got a house with a yellow window.
Oh, that one was good.
3 stars.
3 stars. I liked that book. It was a good one. It kept me on my toes. I think most of these are Kindle Unlimited. I'm on a Kindle Unlimited kick right now.
It said, someone in your house wants you dead and no one believes you. And all I got was that airplane lady, in my brain. It's like, that motherfucker is not real. Do you know what I'm talking?
I'm telling you right now.
gosh. I read 2 more Frida McFadden books, and now I've read all of her stuff. I finished Do Not Disturb by Frida McFadden and Suicide Med by Frida McFadden. Gave both 4 stars. Loved them. They were some of her quicker reads. Like, all of her stuff feels like a quick read to me, but I think these were shorter than the others.
She has like a medical background too, because she had like
she's
an
a doctor.
anthology of medical
she's a physician.
stuff.
Also, her name's not Frida McFadden. It's a pen name. I didn't even know that. But I liked Suicide Med a lot. I liked Do Not Disturb a lot. I would still say of the Frida books, my top 3 are Never Lie, The Housemaid, and The Coworker. Her newer one I really liked. So.
You like The Housemaid's Secret better. That was your
the combo I liked a lot. But yeah, The Housemaid's Secret I liked a little bit better, but I wouldn't have liked it better if I hadn't read The Housemaid first. So I would still say, you know. And then lastly, yesterday I listened to Not a Happy Family by Shira Lapina. I gave that one 3 stars. I might drop it to 2 just because I have beef with the audiobook version of that. And it's what Christen and I were talking about a minute ago, where each chapter...
You have beef with an audio.
I do. I have beef with it.
MP3.
It was a good book. The story was interesting, so I'll probably keep it at 3 stars. But the chapter changed perspective. And it was like about a family. There were 3 siblings. And each chapter or each portion, whatever it was from a different perspective, like from the new sibling's perspective, but it didn't make clear when it changed. So there was no chapter 1, chapter 4. Like, there was no, like, line of demarcation to say, like, we're changing to a new person. So it didn't say chapter 2, this sibling, chapter 3, this sibling. It just changed. And so halfway through, I'm like, wait a second. Why did we just reference Sheila in the 3rd person? We were Sheila, but now we're not Sheila. And so it was just... I listened to it while I was driving because I drove back and forth to visit my little brother at college this weekend. And so it was a good book, and I finished it in the drive there and the drive back. But I didn't like the way they recorded it like that. I feel like if you're going to change who is speaking, you need to make that clear.
Yeah, Andrew in a different voice, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then now it's Andrew's turn.
Exactly. And then I started a new book too. Did I not write it down? My friend Jennifer told me to read this one. Let me open my Kindle app. Jennifer said this was the best book she's read all year, so I immediately...
But it's not a thriller.
Went and read it. It's not a thriller, but I really do like it so far. It's called Don't Forget to Write, a novel, and it was one of the Prime Reads books this month, so I got it for free. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
And Jennifer's in like a book group or something, like a Peloton Moms book group or something on Facebook.
Does she have a Peloton?
Yeah, she does.
Okay. She just joins weird groups.
She doesn't have a Peloton. She's not a mom. she's mom and has a Peloton. Anyway, she said the author's in that group, so that's why she read it, but she loved it. And I am... How far am I? About 50% through the book, and I really like it too. So Don't Forget to Write by Sarah Goodman Confino, Confino. Anywho, it was good. It's only a couple bucks on Amazon, even full price right now, so check that out too. That's all I read.
That's all you read. My baby's crying.
That's all she wrote.
Let's do some life. I can hear
That's
her.
your life.
That's
that crying
my
baby.
Life. Yeah, she's teething. It sucks. She's about 5 months old. She's been on the precipice of crawling, but she just kind of inchworms. It's really cute.
She's already walking with me, so I don't know what you're
talking
about.
She like puts her face on the ground, her butt in the air, and then like inchworms just herself.
Like
it's real
That's
cute.
How you
yeah, face down, ass up. No, we're not gonna sing that song.
I'm gonna start playing it for her.
Yeah, poor JJ. But she went through a really, really fussy phase. It was really, really hard, and now she's coming out of it, and it's good. But teething is for the birds. I don't like it. It's not been great.
Did I tell you somebody asked me what JJ stood for, and I said John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt?
I say just mind your business. The whole reason I'm keeping it private is I don't want the world to know everything about her.
Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Yeah.
His name is my name too. Dude, I can sing that song.
Yeah. I'm like, it's unique. It's not. You're not gonna guess it, and I don't want everyone to know it. So sorry. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep. I mean, even my family just called her JJ, so...
I call her Steve.
Sometimes we call her Steve. My mom hates Steve. She's like, pick a different name, not Steve.
Then I called her Jesus for a few days.
But she loves Steve. She answers to Steve.
She does. She doesn't answer to JJ.
Yeah. She does answer to JJ. She answers to a lot of things, but Steve is, like, immediate. Like, she's like, oh, I'm Steve now?
Yep, love it.
And her brother named her Steve.
She
so
kind of looks
cute.
like a Steve sometimes.
Sometimes she's Steve. Nobo is Steve.
When she poops, she's Steve.
Steve.
Girls don't poop, you know?
Anyway, that's been
What
my
the
whole
heck?
life. I feel like physically I've been better than I was. Because last
Good.
time I was like, I feel like I need to check myself in and get my kitties trained. But I haven't felt like that. I do
Good.
still have the long COVID effect. So I have like that almost like arthritic feeling in all of my joints.
Ow.
It's not great. It's not ideal. But it's not as, like, I can power through it. Like,
Yeah.
it hurts
It's
to,
better.
like, get up in the morning. Like, every morning, all my joints hurt. My fingers, my ankles, like, my legs, my hips.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm getting through it.
Yeah.
I'm powering through it.
I'm
It'll
glad
be
it's
fine.
getting better.
It'll
Little
be
by little.
fine. It'll be
Absolutely. Yeah, I haven't done a ton. I mean, I've got, let's see, I haven't done anything crazy. It's mostly just been, like, work.
Excuse me. You bought a new car. And it's beautiful.
I got a new
It's a
car.
big one.
It's so good. Yeah, that was why we didn't. So we were supposed to podcast 2 weeks ago because we do every 2 weeks. And that week we were supposed to podcast. I sold my car on a Saturday and I was supposed to get the new car on a Tuesday and it got delayed and delayed and delayed. And then, so I didn't have a car that Sunday when we were supposed to podcast and then it just didn't happen because of that. But I got my car and I'm really excited about it. And it's a Ford Escape and it's beautiful. And so I've just been, you know, loving that, driving around, going everywhere I can go. And I've been buying all kinds of gear because I'm going to outfit it so I can camp in my car. And I have like almost everything I need now. And I have like 3 camping trips planned this fall already with people. And I'm very excited. And you should come camping with me, you and your baby. I know you're not into that, but.
Like, sorry, outside? Like, where's the bathroom? Where's the shower? Where's the bed?
I mean, the bed's in the car.
Yeah.
I bought it. It blows up. It's beautiful. But I'm really excited. And my husband's excited too because he has some road trips coming up with his friends. So he'll be able to take my car and just sleep in it and not have to buy a hotel. And that'll be really nice. Buy a hotel. We don't own hotels.
Buy a hotel. Monopoly.
Anyway, I'm really excited about it. So I've just been like collecting things and planning trips, and I love camping. It's not something Christen and I have in common, but I love being outside.
I love traveling.
Yeah.
I'm not an outside girl.
I am, very much so. So I'm really excited about that, to just have like weekends coming up where I can wake up in the woods and read my book and drink my coffee and make my coffee on a camp stove, and it's a vibe.
I'll glamp. Read in a cabin. Is there a hot tub where I can have my spaghetti?
So we can just go to places where you can rent a cabin and I'll just park my car outside your cabin and camp in my car.
You're not coming inside with
No.
my spaghetti in my hot tub?
I'll come in for that, but I'm going to sleep in my car. Anywho, so that's been really big and really fun. And yeah, very excited by that. Other than that, life's just been kind of crazy. Got family stuff going on. My grandpa fell a week or 2 ago. Yeah, at midnight.
It's very scary.
And he was in the hospital for a few days. He's okay. He's in rehab now. He has had COVID for about a month and it hit him really, really hard. So it's just been a lot going on with that, but the rehab's a good thing. It'll help him kind of jump back from COVID too. And he seems to be like himself again and in better spirits and been able to visit a couple of times. So that's been good. And my mom's been there a bunch with him. So that's good. He seems to be getting better. Went and saw my little brother this weekend. Things were good. We had coffee and we played games and ate good food and had a good time. So I'm just kind of trucking along. I don't know. I just think about camping all the time now. So in my car.
I've been watching a lot of football. 10-year-old football.
Oh, 10-year-old football. Yes, yes.
That's why I'm tan.
Oh, yeah.
But football sucks. I don't like football. I don't like sports in general, but like football's the worst one, and it's outside. And I'm getting angry
Such a hater.
just thinking
You
about
have
it.
beef with
It's just-
football.
I have beef with football, okay? I have to watch 10-year-olds push each other down, and then like they're all happy about it. Like my nephew, he is a defensive tackle kind of guy, and so he just runs around pushing people down, and then he pushed the thrower down, and then the guy that throws it, then he pushed him down, and then he was like, woo, 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 and I was, that's not the child I know. That's not the child I know and love, you know?
Oh my God.
And so I'm sad about football. I have beef with football.
That is so funny.
Yeah, and they live in a really small town in Arkansas, so it's like a big deal. They love their football.
That's all they have.
Yeah.
Football, pretty much. I did post a question story, so we just have a few questions to power through real quick, and then we'll be finished.
Okay.
So we'll go from the bottom. This girl's her username is yay_Nicole, but it's like Knee Cole. Nicole.
Yay, Nicole.
Nicole. I like it. She asked how we got so cute. Mine's actually genetic, so.
Surgery, multiple.
Yeah. Thank you. You're the best. Kimber said we're amazing, and actually, Kimber's the amazing one.
Truly.
All the yarn, all the good things. We love you, Kimber. You're the bestest. Erin Kitty says Awala or Stanley. You know the important knitting questions.
Awala.
We're Awala gals.
So Stanley is a beautiful cup.
Yeah,
but
I like my
got
Stanley.
Republican vibes.
It does have Republican vibes, and also it leaks. Like your boobs.
Did we even say that on camera? I'm sure we have, but I literally am. So.
Yeah, the Awala, the water bottle, best water bottle there is. Like the way just everything about it. Get yourself an Awala water bottle. If we could collab with them, we would. I might email them.
I'm sorry, but we have changed several people's opinions.
Exactly.
We have made Awala people.
Exactly. But the 40-ounce Awala, I'm obsessed. I love it. The coffee Awala, the 20-ounce coffee cup one, amazing. The best little pour spout. It's like the free sip spout, but for coffee, it's so good. So good for a hot coffee or a cold coffee. The 40-ounce doesn't leak. It can topple over on my desk like it does multiple times a day, and there's not water all in my keyboard.
I've definitely got dents, not in this one, but I dropped my other one on the doorstep, and it has a dent here. This thing is amazing. Yeah, it does not spill.
It's so good.
This is the 24-ounce. I have a 32-ounce too, and I love them both.
I have two of the 20. I have a 16-ounce for my niece that I keep at my house because she likes to match me when she's at my house. I have two of the 24s. I have 2 or 3 of the 30 ounces. I have a 40, and I have the coffee one. And I would collect them. Gotta get them all, like Pokemon. They're so good.
I told my mom I don't wash mine, and she was devastated.
Do you guys wash your water bottles?
It's a water bottle.
I wash my 40-ounce tumblers weekly.
And if you put something else in it, you do.
Yeah.
If it's just a water bottle, it's just my water.
Awala water bottles, I give a little rinse between waters. I'll dump it out and swish it and dump it out again, and it's washed. I do wash the components at the top because they get moldy. You should do that. But I don't want to soap it. The main part, Ick. Anywho.
Apparently I'm just gross, but TikTok says a lot of people don't do
That's
it.
very normal. Very normal. Joanna Wood asked us what we're knitting on. See previous hour of content. We're knitting on lots of things, Joe.
Yep.
You've seen it all now. Yarn Oops, best handmade item you've gotten. Best reaction from someone getting a handmade item.
Best handmade item I've gotten?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know how to rank that because Jesselyn Janice made my baby a quilt, and we have it on the floor in the nursery most days, and she crawls on it and plays on it, and I'm obsessed. I fully love that quilt. It's got galaxy cats, and they've got stars in their eyes, and I mean it's not like oh, this is such a pretty quilt. It's you. It's good. Yeah, I've got an attachment to it. My baby's always on it. It's it feels like
it's special.
Yeah, it's special. So that's probably my favorite handmade thing that I've gotten. But it's really hard to rank because that's a quilt. You know?
It's still handmade.
But quilts are that's a big one. Quilts are big. Your mom quilts.
Yeah.
And she hand quilts a lot of the time, right? So that's crazy.
Intense.
That's intense.
That's really, really sweet.
And
for sure.
Yeah. I'm I don't know. I've knit my mom's sweaters, and her reactions are always really good. She loves her sweaters, and she really cherishes her knitting. So I think that's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
That I've gotten. Her responses, her first sweater was Red Heart Love yarn green Christmas sweater, and it was just a flax.
Yeah.
And she was obsessed. She opened it. She's like, "Oh, this is so pretty," and she kind of looked at it, and I was like, yeah, and she's like, "You made it?" And I said, "Yeah," and she just was gonna cry. It was really cute.
That's
and
really
it was
precious.
an $8 sweater because
it was red heart. I remember that. Yeah,
yeah,
that's great. And the best handmade item I've gotten, that is hard. I haven't like received as many handmade gifts because I didn't have a baby, so nobody sent me anything. I'm kidding. You guys send me stuff all the time. My mom made me a blanket, and I sleep with that blanket like every night. So that's one of like, that's high up there. I love that thing. I'll cherish it forever.
Big blanket.
It's massive. I have that, and then I have a quilt that my great grandmother made that I love. I kind of alternate between my mom's blanket and the quilt, and I cherish both of those so much. In terms of knitted things, my friend Marietta knit me a pair of stripy socks, and it was the first pair of socks anyone else ever knit for me. And since then, all my other friends have knit me socks too. A bunch of them.
We had to jump in.
Yeah, but it was just so special because I made one like offhanded comment one time, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I've ever, nobody's ever knit me socks. Yeah. And I would like knit socks for everyone else in the group. I was like, yeah, no one's ever knit for me. And I didn't even like think about it that much, but I was like, oh yeah, I've never gotten socks from anybody. And then like 2 days later, she showed up in my office with a pair, and they're just really special to me, and I love them. So that's probably my most cherished knit gift. And then in terms of reactions, there's a reason I gift knit so much. Like, everyone in my life is so knit worthy. Like, obviously everyone in my knit group love knitting for you guys. My brothers, my dad, like, they wear the hell out of the socks I knit for them. So those reactions are always so special, because when I give socks, I know like they're being worn, they're being loved, and then they're gonna come back to me for repairs later. So yeah, I'm really lucky. I have a really knit-worthy family, which I guess is lucky and unlucky because I have to knit a lot.
You have to.
To.
And it's lucky that they like the thing that you knit the most, which is socks. Exactly.
I think that's a lot of why I like knitting socks so much, because they all love it so much. So that's really cool. Jules Knit said favorite yarn dyer and bag maker.
That is really, really hard. For me, it's probably still Woolly Mama, even though I haven't bought from her this year.
Yeah.
I love Woolly Mama yarns. Everything she's ever released is perfect. I've not seen a color from her where I'm like, that's ugly.
Yeah.
And I mean, every dyer has a thing that's not your style.
Not your vibe, yeah.
But not her. She is my vibe.
Yeah. My favorite yarn dyer is Night Owl Fibers, I think. Self-striping sock yarn is like really hard to find one where it's like everything they do is incredible and all the colors are so vivid, and she does so many of like the white speckle stripes and like black stripes in there, and those are like my favorite thing ever. So that's my favorite right now. I love all of my Night Owl. And bag maker is tied between my mom and Barley Pearls, because they're both incredible. They pick the best fabrics. Their bags are just like the perfect vibe. Like, they're good. They're so well made, both of them. And they're just like a little different. My mom's are always they're different shapes, they're different vibes. One is the drawstring, one is a zipper, but those are my top two for sure. I love them both so much. And I would love my mom's bags even if she wasn't my mom, because it's just an incredible bag.
I love both of their bags very much, but you know that my favorite bag maker is Delicue.
Absolutely.
I can't. I mean, it's just, I love the mesh. I love being able to see the project. Your vibe. If it had handles, it would be the best. Mm-hmm. But I don't want the biggest one, because that one does have handles, like this like huge like tote thing. Remember we saw them? They're gorgeous. Yeah. They're in very fall colors.
You got one sock size one with a handle.
Yeah, it has like that little, that's a good one. It's silver, I think. Yeah. And then like, but all the rest of them don't have handles, and if they did, it'd be perfect.
Where did I buy that? I got them on Yarn Crawl. I bought that on my honeymoon. That's where I got that, in Eureka Springs.
Yes, at Scotty, which is gone. Red Scotty Fibers. But yeah.
So good.
I love a see-through bag.
Before we even knew each other. Oh my god. Heather's Yarny Adventures asks, do you have any plans for a sweater this fall?
So many.
Yeah. So many. You were just talking about your flower one.
Yeah, the pressed flowers cardigan. I have the same yarn to do the Illuminate, like you, which I want to do. I've got several from the Yarn Crawl that I bought sweater quantities of. A lot. And so, yeah. But I want a cardigan, and I'm really feeling color work right now, so that's what I'm going to do first. It's pressed flowers.
My pressed flowers is for sure a goal. I want to get that done for my niece. I'm feeling hiccupy, sorry. Mm-hmm. But then I also really want to do my V-neck boxy. And I bought yarn for that at the Crawl, and Olga and I were going to knit that together because she also bought yarn for that at the Crawl. So I think that's kind of my order. Finish my Illuminate, then finish the pressed flowers, and then my boxy. So maybe it'll be like an Advent knit for me, like December-ish for that V-neck boxy. But I feel like I'm just going to wear the heck out of that when I have it. It's beautiful. I love it. 2 more questions. Olga, we were just talking about you. That's crazy. OG Knits 1. Do you get more joy from Halloween fall knits or Christmas winter knits?
Christmas winter. Well, you're a sock knitter, so that's like your main thing. I like a thick, heavy sweater. Like, I like a worsted weight gift knit for Christmas. That's like a good Christmas knit. It's something worsted, something heavy.
I think mine's fall. I think the like Christmas winter knits, I end up with like Advent and gifts and like all these things. So it's all like kind of not stuff I have to do because I don't have to knit any of that, but it's not as like free flowing. Whereas fall, it's like it cools off, and I almost always will cast on a new sweater in the fall and just like really lean into that. And I have like shawl, like the imcal, and then I have sweaters, and then I'll have like really good color socks, and like I just love the fall. So for me, it's fall.
I think I get more joy from like Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Like presents. Like, and not like ones that I feel like I have to do, but like ones that I like, oh, I want to give this person this thing.
Yeah.
But as far as knitting in general goes, for some reason, the thing I wear least, shawls, give me the most joy to knit. I love knitting a shawl. I don't wear a shawl ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
I wear them some, but not enough for them to be the thing I knit the most of, but I do. I love them.
It's such a fun thing to do.
And you're almost always like, it's a fun stitch. It's a fun yarn. It keeps your attention. I love them. So good. Last question from Eileen. That one.
Strawn.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I don't know why my brain didn't work. How much time do you spend knitting each day? That varies drastically by season of life. If you had asked me that question like 3 months ago, it would have been a few hours. Like usually an hour before work, an hour at lunch, or even like a half hour before work, half hour at lunch, and then a couple of hours in the evening with my friends. That's my average, I would say, was like 2 to 3 hours a day. Some Saturdays I'll knit for 8 to 10 hours. Some days I'll knit for 6 hours in the evening after work and stay up too late. So sometimes it's way more. But I'd say on average, 3 hours a day.
I don't knit that much ever. Because, I mean, I used to, because I used to knit at night, you know. Mm-hmm. And now I'm really tired at night. But I can possibly get an hour of knitting a day.
Yeah.
Tops.
It really, this past few weeks, it's been like 30 minutes to an hour a day. Yeah. Like I'll grab it a little here and there, and then I'll have like a weekend day where I knit all day or something. Yeah. But it hasn't been as much because it just hasn't. But I would say my average 2 to 3 hours a day, sometimes more. I try and knit whenever I can. Like if I'm just sitting and watching TV, if I'm sitting and like hanging out with my friends, if I'm doing things where I don't have to like involve my hands, then I'm knitting still pretty much. Just not as much lately.
I think September 5th was the last time I touched this.
Until today.
Until, probably it's been a week.
Yeah.
So, it was 3 weeks of not knitting anything at all. Mm-hmm. And then I finished this really quickly. And I brought it to work every day. Like, you'll knit this at work. It'll be fine. Yeah. And I never did. Never pulled it out, not once.
It varies.
It's hard. Yeah, and then now that I have the baby, it's like if we go out as friends and I have the baby. And if I'm home, I have the baby. And and she's a lot, and I'm very attentive as a mother, so I can't, it's not like I'm just going to let her sit somewhere and she doesn't want to. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yep. It's the season of life we're in. But yeah, that's that.
That's that.
That's all the questions. Don't forget to leave a merch idea down below.
We're excited.
For a fun prize. Mm-hmm. Excited about that. I'll have to figure out what we're going to give you.
I have to send out the other prize. For Sarah, if you're still here. Hello. I'll send out your prize. I have it right here.
Goodness. My brain stopped working. That's
we're
all,
done.
folks.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. It's cool. Look at my huge forehead. My hair is literally falling out in clumps. Like handfuls of hair. My mom said you're
welcome
lacking...
to the weekend. No. I'm very shiny too. I should go wash my face, but we'll just call it a youthful glow.
I like it. I like it a lot.
A lot.
Oh, look, I'm tan.
I was just
Or am I
noticing how
yellow?
freckly you are.
Am I dying? I am a walking advertisement for your mom's scrunchies.
And I'm an advertisement for us. Yay!
Sup, butt nuggets? Is that the new intro?
In the intro, it was when we did our Hi friend, Maddie and Christen, and there was something else I was going to
This
say.
is the We Share Needle podcast. Yay! And then you say...
Something hilarious.
Well, per usual.